What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Yo, look, check it out, So there's a little story behind this one. If you guys don't know the background, we about to introduce y'all to Kev the Topic. This is not my first time hearing Kev. I got put on to him actually during my interview with EL, I believe, when I was asking like, yo, who are like the up and comers that got nice pen, who should be looking out for? His name came up a lot in a very short period of time. So I had him on my list to like tap in with, and I had a few tracks that I was like bumping here and there, right? I ended up putting up a tweet like a week or two ago where I was listening to one of his tracks and I like put a quote with like this screenshot and shit like that. And Shorty to help me with my quality teams, like, you don't think that's kind of fucked up? You tweeted out about listening to him, but you never put him on the channel, and I was like, that's my bad. I fucked up. This is my bad. So look, this week we're discovering new cats, but this is also one that I'm bringing to y'all. I haven't heard this before. I actually hit him up directly. It was like, yo, what kind? Yo, give me like a recommendation. What do you want on the channel? I think we got new shit that's coming out, but I want to tap in with this stuff this week. So we're gonna do Rogue. It looks short. It might just be a freestyle. It's like 2 minutes long. But we're going to tap in with this. I got a lot of dope things to say about him. I think his pen is really good. He's a type of artist that, like, he speaks very clearly and concisely so that you're almost always going to walk away with a gem or some type of quote. We got a lot of merch opportunities and shit like that. So we'll see what this one's hitting for. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. A little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. Let's go. Shout out to Kev, too. I've been following them too. Look, man, y'all, it's your fault. Y'all don't be requesting shit. That's why. I gotta go off these lists that are fucking 100 requests deep. It's your problem. You don't know who I listen to. Kev, let's go. Nope, headphones ain't even on. Look at this. Determined to sabotage him. Let's go. This beat's about to go hard.
Yeah. Man, is it even worth the sweat? Feel like I've been chasing this forever. In due time, starting to feel like never. I love stories, but can we please skip the part?
Let's go. Yo, is that type of, like, his delivery too is just fire. And is that type of delivery, so he's got the punchline flow without necessarily feeling the need to spoon feed y'all similes with the like or ass shit. Like, he just be putting in these subtle ass bars, dog. Like, little shit like that. Like, the whole fucking eventful about to feel like never, whatever he said. Like, in due time about to feel like never. Stop it, dog. Let's go.
Yeah.
Listen to the impact, the punctuation, like, on the bars, dog. Like, that's...
Man, is it even worth the sweat? Feel like I've been chasing this forever. In due time, starting to feel like never. I love stories, but can we please skip to the part where all these things get better? Listen, Kevin, get your shit together. You talking a bunch of nonsense. Stress lingering all on your conscience. You bugging, man, you need to trust the process. We supposed to do the hard work and have faith that it's gon' pay. Well, frankly, that's just a bunch of nonsense. Cause I done followed all the rules.
Alright, so we're getting, this is like an internal dialect that he's getting, he's painting the picture. It's a concept track, it's a good concept track, right? So he's basically going over the whole, trust the process, you know, the work ethic will always shine at the end type thing. And like every artist, this feels like a song to himself, for himself, but his action and actuality is going to reflect what every creative does out there, regardless of whether or not you're making music or whatever lane of art that you create. I think in every creator's life, they have this internal dialogue where it's like, man, I know it's just like, I'm only one track away. I'm only one. What did Thello just said in one of her tracks? Like, I'm only like make $1 million off something that made me an hour to create. Like, we're only 3 minutes away from the next big hit and shit like that. This seems like a really good musical personification of that internal dialogue that a lot of artists have. Let's go.
You bugging, man, you need to trust the process. We supposed to do the hard work and have faith that it's gon' pay. Well, frankly, that's just a bunch of nonsense. Cause I done followed all the rules in the book. Imagine the time that it took. I'm out of options, man, there's nowhere to look. Thinking I missed it, I flip back a couple pages, still there's nothing to do. If you was me, nigga, you gotta be shook. Cause how you supposed to react when you know that you've been doing the steps right? Yet, no sign of positive results, it's in sight. Man, that shit'll have you stressing for days. Cause your talents start to feel like a belt, and that shit going to waste. That shit feel out of place, but who's...
See, alright, that was sneaky. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to crucify him too. Like, feel like what the fuck is you talking about? That was all right. All right, I see you, my guy. I see you. He cleaned it up. He cleaned it up. I was about to cook it.
Yet, no sign of positive results, it's in sight. Man, that shit'll have you stressing for days. Cause your talent start to feel like a belt, and that shit going to waste. That shit feel out of place, but who's to blame? Is it myself forever thinking I'm changing the game? Is it the has-beens that's bitter because we came? Or social media for propagating the lames? I let y'all debate, I really know the biz no more. Love me told me forget them niggas and go get what's yours.
Shout out to, yeah, that's Lomi. Let's go. I'm glad I put that intro into this now. Like that, yo, shout out to him too. He really do be putting motherfuckers on. Like when you hear someone's name and it always comes up in a positive context, you know you're doing something. Salute to the aliens out there too. Like for real, like I'm trying to tell y'all, like when your reputation is that you are constantly showing love to others and you hear the name come up in music and it's very rarely in like a diss track format, it's more or less just people like saluting the work that you put in. You gotta love that. You gotta show respect to that. Yo, keeps it 100. I really fuck with him, and I'm glad that he just got that little nod on this joint too.
Has-beens this bitter because we came on social media for propagating the lames. I let y'all debate, I really know the biz no more. Love me told me forget them niggas and go get what's yours. Watch as I bend the rules, now I'm going full rogue on them. Tell the opposition I set the fall back like next year's autumn. I switch gears on them, speed it up in jet layers on them. I spot tears on them, I project their own fears on them. Bottom line,
yo, hold on, he's cooking. I want to unpack this though. Hold on, I want to unpack this.
I really know the biz no more. Love me told me forget them niggas and go get what's yours. Watch as I bend the rules, now I'm going full rogue on them. Tell the opposition I set the fall back like next.
So he said I'm going full rogue on him. So let's put this So I guess the takeaway, Rogue tends to isolate herself because anytime she gets too close to somebody, she touches them, ends up hurting them. So like his idea of saying like Rogue, like this is like, yo, this is almost like his going into album mode, right? Like, yo, I'm about to just go in the booth, don't fucking bother me, isolate. I was really curious how they were gonna put the X-Men jaunt and put that in there relevant to the title and shit like that. I like it. I like it too because it's not something that's super spoon-fed. Like you have to have a little bit of insight and background knowledge. You know what I mean? That's one for the nerd bars. Like, let's go. That's one for them. Let's go.
Forgetting the lames, I let y'all debate, I really know the biz no more. Love me told me forget them niggas and go get what's yours. Watch as I bend the rules, now I'm going full rogue on them. Tell the opposition I set the fall back like next year's autumn. I switch gears on them, speed it up in jet layers on them. I spot tears on them, I project their own fears on them. Bottom line, I'm top tier on them. Kevin ain't hearing none of these niggas, must get absolutely no ears on them. Gotta flex on them. If I already hit, then my niggas got next on them. We came here for the money, but it come with the sex on it. And most of these women freaks, they should run checks on them. Damn,
yo!
Pussy or distraction. We make the world for the taking, my nigga, fuck a fraction. We want the whole shit, we put into action. And if we fail, we try again, that's in a Leah caption. About to go colder on you niggas. Plus I linked up with Nova, so it's over for you niggas. A revolution right before your eyes. Now sit back and watch the new school rise. Bitches the top.
Let's go!
Bah faut dua again. I fuck them up.
Look, I think as short as this one, look, I'm never excited about having the introduction to the channel be a short one. But oh my god, like let's talk. He brought up a lot of dope hip hop conversations to have. Specifically, like, yo, he wasn't hesitant to put like, yo, is it my own fault for expecting to come in and change the game? I like that part. The fact that he didn't like absolve himself, like, yo, maybe I had delusions of grandeur and shit like that, but maybe it's not. What are some of the other things, right? He's talking about motherfuckers who were just hating the fucking old school, who just hate everything new school. He put a lot of dope hip hop conversations out there. Number two, delivery from front to end was super gutter. I like it. He's got that gully kind of like punchline flow, but still was like talking his shit. He was in storytelling mode from beginning to end. A little bit of toxicity at the end. You know GSGang likes that shit. This was a dope intro. This was a great intro track. Let's get into it. Let's get small. Let's pull up the scorecard, see how we really felt about it. I wish it was more like a full-fledged song rather than a concept freestyle, but fuck it. It worked. We're going to put him as new here. In order for me to become a fan of you on the channel, you got to catch at least 3 of them. I think Kev is definitely someone to keep an eye on. He's definitely 1 for 1 already with this. Target audience, yes sir. Yes sir. Proper setting for this. This is definitely your 01 vibe still. It's not super vibey because of the delivery style, but like the flow, the calmness of his tone and pitch throughout the whole, it's an easy listening session. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting this on necessarily to get rowdy or nothing like that. It's just some good hip hop to listen to. Bars and lyrics, I liked it. I give them solid 21 out of 25. I think they're definitely in the storytelling bag, even though this might not be our preferred type of track. It got his point, was cohesive from beginning to end. Delivery of vocals, same thing, right in that 21 out of 25. He ain't do nothing that was necessarily fancy or like mind-blowing, but I think it was a really good introduction for like a quick 2-minute freestyle. Came in, did his shit, left his impression, and bounced. I like it. Beat selection, sound quality mixing, nothing I would take points off for either of them. 15 out of 15, 15 out of 15. Effectiveness. Does this make you want to tap into more of his shit? I would say yes. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Here's the thing. If you're not into storytelling tracks and shit like that, if it's not what you look for, I can see you being a little bit hesitant. But there's still enough good that he did where it's like, man, you can tell he can write a monster punchline. You can tell that he got, like, he can write some real introspective shit and give you some good darkroom music. There's a lot of shit to pull from this. Enjoyability right around there. Give me another 8 out of 10. I give it a solid 88. 88 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.